Now, glass is a new platform. In fact, it's a new form of technology. And because of that, we need new rules for the road, new guidelines, if you will, to know how to build these services for users. We've come up with 4 guidelines that make sense for the services that we've built, and we think they're going to be really useful for you as well. The first of which is to design for glass. Now, glass is a unique platform that is both mobile, but fundamentally different than existing mobile platforms in both design and use. You want to build your glass service with this in mind. Design it specifically for glass. Ensure that the user experience is appropriate for glass by testing on the device. You need to wear this service throughout your day, during the week and the evenings, to really know how it fits into your life. Now, a great example of this is that you wouldn't want to read an entire news story on glass. When you put on glass, you know it's great for those short interactions when you need access to information right then. Reading headlines and reading photos is really, really great, but you wouldn't want to sit there and read a whole article like you would be reading a book. Second guideline I want to talk about is don't get in the way. Now, this seems simple, but it's really key because users want glass there when they need it, when they want it, but out of the way when they don't. You want to make sure that your service provides for this desire by not being too frequent and loud with notifications, and provide appropriate controls for the optimum user experience, and never take precedence. The user's life comes first. Now, a great example here is that you wouldn't want to insert a modal dialogue as a timeline card for the user. Right? And what I mean by that is you wouldn't want to give them a timeline card, whereas if they don't respond to it, your service stops working for them. Rather, the timeline cards you insert should be something that if they look at, it's great, but if they miss it, it's no big deal. All right, our third guideline is keep it timely. Glass is a very now device. You can think of your phone as information that you're looking at for today or perhaps this week, your laptop for maybe this month, your hard drives at home for like the last year or so. But glass is something that you're carrying throughout your day that you look at when you need something right now. And the data that you provide should be that. It's most effective when it's in the moment and up to date. Now, an example is that you wouldn't want to insert a timeline card that's an email from a week ago. You'd rather give the user an email that just came in and is important to them. The last one here is avoid the unexpected, and particularly the unexpected and the unpleasant. You want to be transparent with the user and give them the functionality that you promised. And you're going to want to do this on any platform, but especially on glass because the user is wearing it. An example here is that if I were to share photos with your service and then you also insert timeline cards that describe new features on your web property, that's going to be inappropriate. I mean, that's a newsletter that I'm going to want to read in my inbox. I didn't sign up for that, and by giving that to me, it's going to hurt my overall user experience with your service. So let's go through those one more time. The 4 guidelines are first, design for glass. Glass is new, and you need to design specifically for it as a user experience. You don't want to get in the way. You want to provide information there for the user when they want it, but you want to be completely out of the way when they don't. You want to keep it timely. Glass is about right now, provide up-to-date information and respond to the user right away. And finally, you want to avoid the unexpected, and especially the unexpected and unpleasant. Give the user the service that they signed up for.